Back online, back online, back online. Greetings, everyone. How is everyone doing this beautiful night? I'd like to welcome everybody back to part 2 of Lkyym's Knowledge of Truth. This is Lkhyym's Knowledge of Truth, and tonight is the night after February 2nd, 2026. This February 2nd, 2026. This is Lkhyym's Knowledge of Truth. We started at 9 p.m. and this is part 2 of Lkhyym's Knowledge of Truth. So just on here, just sharing a little bit of information about what's going on. Actually, we just started talking because I was actually sharing a gift that one of my students had sent me, which is a brand new computer, brand new laptop computer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really thankful for that. It surprised me. But like my brother G1 was sharing, when he said that I was a good brother. He said, man, you see how blessings happen. And I really appreciate G1 sharing that information because, you know, I don't ask nobody for nothing. I mainly made a promise to the Creator. If He brought me to the truth, I'll put the truth in the songs and writing and give it to the world. It's up to the world to accept it or reject it. Excuse me. It's up to the world to accept it or reject it. That's your choice. But the point that I'm saying is that people don't even have time to even listen nowadays. They don't listen, don't try to listen, don't try to find out, don't try to learn. They don't even ask questions. They assume and they turn stuff off without researching or trying to figure out what's going on. Number one, I always say check the prophecy. Check all the stuff that's going on today according to prophecy. If you recognize everything according to prophecy, then you'll be on to something. But a lot of people don't even want to do that. Me and this one guy had a conversation last week at the barbershop, right? He's talking about Trump this, Trump that, and this and that, and wow, yeah, just loud, right? And he said that he's spiritual. He don't read no Bible, this, and he don't read nothing, and he talk about this, and he talk about other stuff, but the brothers don't know what he be talking about. And I said, bro, let me ask you a question. This is why I asked him that. I said, bro, let me ask you a question. What kind of job do you do? What kind of job you do? And he told me, let's just say he's a consultant, right? I say, if you're a consultant, how long you been doing this job? He said, well, you know, I've been doing it for 15 years, something like that. He's a consultant. He's been doing that job for 15 years. I say, how would it look if I come to you and I try to tell you about your job, which you've been doing 15 odd years? I don't know nothing about your job. And I'm going to come and try to tell you about your job and what your job ain't doing, what it is doing with this. And I don't know nothing about it. How would I look to you? Yeah, but he was trying to avoid because you know what I was getting at. He was trying to avoid that question because I'm asking him a question. He's so busy talking about stuff he don't know. He's talking about, well, why'd your God do this? And why would he? Why? I said, bro, you don't know God. I'm spiritual. I know God. I'm spiritual and this and that. Even his barber said, bro, people that say they know God don't mean that they know God. I said, that's fact. Just because you say you know him don't mean that you know him. We got so many people talking nowadays about stuff they don't know nothing about. They think they know like they're a professional. They haven't done no study. They haven't done no real hard work. And they haven't even listened to someone to even go back and find out to study behind that person to see if that person tells the truth or not. They don't study. People do not study. And that's the problem we have. But they swear they know God. And I said, bruh, no, he said, man, this and that about the devil. I said, did you not know the Creator, God, is evil and good? Did you know that? He's only evil to those who are evil against him. He couldn't even understand what I was saying. And you know, I'm going to break it down like this because next time Sim will say it like this. I didn't think of it at the time. So your God must be limited. That's why first thing, next time I see him, when we have a conversation, I say, your God limited. You mean tell me there's an evil being out here that can say and do what he want to do other than the Creator? Because people don't think. The book even tells you The creator, he say he created evil and he make peace and create evil. I make darkness and I make darkness and I'm not a quoter. Let me find this. Isaiah 45 ain't too far from 60. Hold on, right here. Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yah, do all these things. The creator does it all. But people give more props to the devil than anybody else. They give it to the devil. Devil this, devil that, the devil, 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 devil. And I say the only devil is you and the system. That's the devil. I just, okay. Well, we got a joker on here. Okay, good. Thank you. Just if y'all want to know, he just said he passed gas. Whoever this dude is, he passed gas. He did it loud and it stinks. So just let you know what this joker is over here. But the whole thing, y'all, people don't know the creator. They say they know the creator, but they don't know him. They don't even study the book to know him. The fact that they say Jesus died for their sin, they're sure they don't know the creator. The first commandment is thou shalt have no other gods before me. And when you praying to someone, when you did all your prayer, then you say in somebody's name, whatever name, you just prayed to another deity. You just prayed to another God. You don't even realize it though. That's what I mean by you don't know the creator. Then the second commandment, thou shalt not bow down, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, and thou shalt not bow down, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven, thou shalt not make any, let me get it. I'm just stumbling. Let me get it real quick. Right here. One page off. Second one, it says, Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness. That's what it is. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything. That means nothing. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything. In heaven above, earth beneath, or waters under the earth. That means no thing. But people are worshiping Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, Farrakhan, Yahshua, Emmanuel, and whatever else they can think of. They don't know the creator. They do not. So many people out here. I remember, and I did say this on my timeline. Somebody made a statement, said, why we have so many camps out here and so many people so many different doctrines. You know what I said when I reposted it? I said, the law stands alone. Anything else is a demon nation equals denominations, no different than denominations is with Christianity. Christianity have all kinds of denominations. All kinds, names, colors, whatever you want to call it. They're denominations. I call them demon nations. That's what I call them. Anybody out here that's got see, number one, the creator had 12 tribes. 12 tribes, which is 12 children. And from them is the children of Israel, which is the head man that the creator gave name to Israel. Jacob. Jacob, the father wrestled with him. He wrestled with the angel. He wrestled with the father, but he wrestled with the angel. The angel changed his name and gave him the name Israel, which is spiritual. For he wrestled with God and he prevailed. That's what we're doing. We're doing that. Y'all don't even realize wrestling with this system, y'all wrestling against the creator. Everything is other. I just read it to you out of 45, right? Now I just not reading. I make peace and I make darkness and create. I make peace and create darkness. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. The creator do all these things. The people don't know that though. So the evil that happened in your life happens in your life for a purpose. We all go through things because there's a purpose behind everything we go through. A purpose for everything. It was a purpose for me to go to Atlanta. For me to go to Germany. It's a purpose why people go to jail. It's a purpose why everything that happens in our life. So when we make the change or go through the change, we understand the purpose at that time. And that's why life change starts. Excuse me. A lot of people don't understand. You go through things for a certain purpose. And certain things you do is because of your choice. You made a choice to cause you to be in the position that you're in. Maybe the choices you did coming up. I took care of my great-grandmother until she passed. Maybe that was a good choice I did instead of just being out here in the streets, which I was that too. Dancing and stuff. I wasn't no thug or nothing. I'm out here dancing and stuff. Like everything I did was on the positive. So my life ended up being on the positive. Now, if you're hanging around, I'm just going to say it. If you're hanging around thugs or people that's always getting into trouble, you'll be the one that really gets in trouble. You shouldn't have been around them. You're the one that the judge is probably going to pull out of that bunch. Why? Because the other one's already evil. They doing what they're doing out there already. The good one is what they're going to try to pull you out. Y'all tell me y'all know that nobody that didn't happen to. The good people got the worst part of it. Why? Because they weren't supposed to be around them type of people. And I've heard many stories of situations like that happening to good men who seem good anyway. I can't say it was not. You know what I'm saying? So it's the things you do that causes you to be in one state compared to the next. And so the Creator can guide you in due time. Straighten you out so you can be a child of His. Now, if you're already called, no matter which way you go, you're going to go through something in order to find the Creator. People got to wake up. But as it says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. See that? Don't bow down to them or serve them. For I thy father am a jealous father, visiting the iniquity, the ignorance, upon the fathers, upon the children, upon the parents, upon the children, because the father ain't in the household now. Now we got the women being the father to the sons and daughters because they ain't got a man in the house with them. That's where we at. It's sad. Sad, sad, sad. People don't know the Creator and they think they do. They think they do. For Yah thy father am a jealous father, visiting the iniquities upon the fathers, which is the parents, upon the children, unto the third, which is the Greek, and the fourth, which is the Roman generation of them that hate me. They hate the Creator, and they taught the world to hate the Creator. They taught the world to follow Jesus. They taking the name Jesus and moved it and put Yahshua on there. Because they found out he was a melanated man. And that wasn't who the body was, but it all still is corrupt. Because they did change the name, the story is still the same. They modified the story. They don't know the Creator. Something, y'all. It's something. They think they know the Creator. And then we got a lot of Hebrew Israelites that's been taught, which I still agree. I will agree, I will agree. That they're Old Testament only. We got Christians in the New Testament mainly because the Old Testament they really don't read. They don't even know what's in back there. They don't even know what's there. They don't even know what's in there. They know some, but they don't really study it to know it. Because the Creator speaks back there in the old, as they say, the Old Testament. New Testament is truth there. I'm gonna tell you what I know. I know truth is in the New Testament. It ain't a lot, But there's some truth there. It all depends on how you read it. But this is where they converted the truth into a lie by giving you the God spell, which is your Jesus. Oh boy, it's getting on me, y'all. But that's the whole point, y'all. People don't know the Creator. Be thankful for what you got. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for who's in your life. Be thankful for what you are. Be thankful for the roof that's over your head. Be thankful, be thankful, be thankful, be thankful. You gotta be thankful. You gotta thank the Creator for everything that you have, for the life you're living, for the lessons you've learned, for the places you've been to learn the lessons from there. We gotta do better, y'all. Time is short. Excuse me. But like I was saying on those 2 videos, when I run across them, I might put them inside this post. But they're going to be on Facebook. One is Facebook. I definitely might put that abortion in here too. I did the one for last night, but I might put that abortion one in here as well. Y'all got to check that out. Check that out. It's sad, y'all. It's sad, and it's sad that our people are going down the drain and they don't even know where they're going. Because they don't want to listen. And showing mercy, which is grace, unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Well, y'all. G1, is there anything you wanted to share, bro? I know this is real short on this one.
I'm just letting you cook, bro. I'm just, you know what I mean? With the knowledge, enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for real. And also thank you for bringing up the point about the teas as well. I ain't got now one of my bottles up here with me. But yeah, the teas, they're still going good. And when they get back in the store, I'm definitely going to be pushing it more stronger too. But I do post on my Facebook. I do post my labels and stuff like that, let them know that they're still in service. On my Instagram, shall I say, and my Facebook. No, I put them on those two. And on my TikTok.
Yeah, they sound good, man. I got to try some one day, man. I ain't never had one of your teas.
Man, no, you ain't, man. Yep. You was here one time too. Yep, you never tried. But check them out, man. They'll be glad. When you come back to Detroit, you know?
I thought I was gonna need to come in July for my license, but I found out I could do it through the mail, so I just did that. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could try to come out there, I don't know, sometime when it gets spring or something.
Yeah, you never know, bro. You never know. But it's time, man. A lot of things is happening. I think the latter up into 2026 when we get into the real year in the spring. I think a lot of things is gonna start manifesting. A lot of things gonna start happening.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like you said, it's a new year. The old crumbling of the, you know what I'm saying? We shedding the old things. You know what I'm saying? So we going into a whole new time right now, man. This, you know, it's like you said, man. A lot of people, man, gotta get ready if they're not ready. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of good things. People that's stuck in the old times, they gotta learn how to
Adapt.
adaptable.
That's it.
That we know the old ways of the world is, the world is always constantly changing. Everything's constantly changing.
There you go.
You gotta get ready for the new. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of new things coming in the spring, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, you and me both, bro. I think a lot of stuff about to happen. But my students, I'm telling you, bro, they moving, they beginning to grow. Excuse me. They begin to grow. And the way I teach, man, I teach them to know, not just get a document and go turn in a document. I teach them to know the information. Yep.
Nah, yeah, that's right. You don't want to be, like you said, just being a parrot. Like, parrot, you know what I mean?
Right. Just regurgitating. When you know the information, you're going to know it.
Exactly, whether you there or not. Like,
Right. Cause matter of fact, what I do is I'm having my students teach this class as well to show that they got it.
yeah, nah, that's how it's supposed to be. To each one teach one.
There you go.
Know it, now you go and show it to, you know what I mean?
There you go. Yep, that's how we do it.
Say the more you know, the more you grow.
That's it. The more you know, the more you grow. Yeah, so I'm going to probably cut this one short. This is one of my shortest one I'll probably do tonight, but still,
Yeah.
y'all don't know God, or I like to say y'all, just saying for the people, because if they did, they'd be doing different, acting different. A lot of them don't know. So other than that, we're going to get ready to call this tonight because I'm tired and I got to get up. I got to be up by 7:30 in the rising. So, yeah, it might be good I do stop it right by now. So what I wanted to share with everyone is this, that I am that Lkhyym in Daniel chapter 12, verses 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's me. Showing the holy people who they're really supposed to be. Waking them out of their dead beds, which is really in their heads. For all of you living in the new, this is for you. I'm the same Lkhyym in Revelations 12, battling that red dragon where Satan dwell, who deceiveth the whole world but prevaileth not, because the horn is blown without a doubt. This is prophesied for you to see that Lkhyym is really me. And not only that, my daughter want me to get up and take her to work at about 4 in the morning. So, man, got a lot going on. That's what she called me for, to take her to work. So, I got to get ready to get me some sleep. So, other than that, we're going to do the benediction. We're going to do the benediction, which is in Numbers chapter 6, verse 22 through 27. These are the words that the Creator told Moses to talk to Aaron to give to the children of Israel. In these words, verse 22, Numbers 6:22 states, And Yah spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, Yah bless thee and keep thee. Yah make his face shine upon thee, and Yah lift up his face. Yah make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. Yah lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. And they shall put Yah's name upon the children of Israel, which is his law, and Yah will bless them. The Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shekevo, Vakuto V'olam, Va'ed, Hallelujah. Hear, O Israel, Yah Father is one Father. Blessed be thy glorious kingdom forever and ever. Hallelujah. Praise you, Father, for all you've done, been doing, and plan to do. We ask you to keep leading and guiding us, that we can help lead and guide others in your knowledge, your word, your truth, and your way. We bless you, praise you, and thank you for another beautiful day. Hallelujah. 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 Thank you, Father. All right. Now that we're done there, as I always share at the end, and just giving y'all no more information, in this rising that's coming, and every Tuesday, we have Introduction to Solving Class of Knowledge, and that's at 7:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. For those who can't make it early, they can come late. For those who can't make it late, they can come early. Excuse me. To Solving Class of Knowledge. And what we do is If you're interested in coming, you can text me your name, number, and email. And once you text me that, I would take that information. Once you text me your name, number, and email, I would take your email, put it in the Google Calendar. If you don't have Google Calendar, please download it, and then the information will come up, all the different dates that we're going to be on here doing the different talks. But the Tuesdays is private. That's not for the public. So you can get on 7:30 a.m. or you can get on at 9 p.m. That evening, that night. Excuse me, that night. So you're welcome to get on at that time on Tuesday, solving classes knowledge. And what we're doing is we're helping people get free from the system. I'm just going to leave it at that. And you're welcome to come if you are. If not, you don't have to. That's on you. All right. But if you text me your name, number, email, um, I'll text and I'll talk back to you. I'll put your information in Google Calendar, which will send you an invite at your email. And then if you invite it, you'll come on through. If not, we'll be right there. Man, excuse me, I'm getting tired. It's coming down on me. So, what I want to share with you is text me your name, number, email at 770-572-5315. That's 770-572-5315. All right. And then you can email me. Excuse me. You can email me at lkhyym@gmail.com. That's lkhyym@gmail.com. All right. Now, that's at gmail.com. Now, if you'd like to catch me on my YouTube and also my X Twitter, my YouTube and my Twitter, you can catch me at JuicePro33, which is all one word, JuicePro33. You can catch me there, JuicePro33. Excuse me, y'all. I almost feel like abandoning this ship right quick. I want to finish up. JuicePro33 for my X, formerly known as Twitter, as well as my YouTube. All right. Like, subscribe, and share, please. Also, if you will, please. My mind, boy. Also, if you will, please connect with me on Facebook. My Facebook is Mikael Harris, which is spelled M-I apostrophe C-H-A-E-L space H-A-R-R-I-S. One more time, that's M-I apostrophe C-H-A-E-L space H-A-R-R-I-S. That's for Facebook. Now, if you'd like to connect with me on Instagram, my Instagram and one of my TikToks. My Instagram and one of my TikToks, you put in there in the search engine, Lkhyym _ the juice. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting tired by the moment. Lkhyym _ the juice, which is spelled Lkhyym _ THEJUICE. That's THEJUICE. Excuse me, y'all. Lkhyym _ the juice. Y'all, I'm ready to abandon this. This sleep is coming down on me hard. Now that was Instagram and one of my TikToks. My other TikTok and my other YouTube is, I gotta make it through. Other TikTok and my other YouTube is Michael the Juice Harris, which is spelled MICHAELTHEJUICEHARRIS. Excuse me. One more time for my YouTube, my other YouTube, and my other TikTok, which is Michael the Juice Harris, which is spelled MICHAELTHEJUICE JUICEHARRIS. All right. Now, last but not least, these are my full versions, and this is rumble.com and patreon.com, both of them /LKHYYM. That's LKHYYM for rumble.com and rumble.com and patreon.com, excuse me. Rumble.com and patreon.com /LKHYYM. That's it for the platforms. Now, if you want to catch me on Zoom, my Zoom, you can catch me on. I'm just gonna say the Sabbath right now. I'm put these in order. On the Sabbath at 12 noon, at the peak of the day, 12 noon, we're here on the Sabbath day. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. That's on the Sabbath day, and that's Assembly of the Righteous, 12 noon Eastern Time. On Sunday, night after Sunday, that's the night after Sunday, we're here at 9 p.m. That's night after Sunday, and that's Fight Fire with Truth, which is Fight Fire with Truth. On Sunday, that's Open Conversation. And then on Mondays, we have Mikhail's Knowledge of Truth. That's Mikhail's Knowledge of Truth. Mikhail's Knowledge of Truth. 9 p.m. on Mondays. Then back to the beginning of what I shared. On Tuesday mornings, we have on Tuesday morning we have at 9:30 a.m. at Sovereign Class of Knowledge, and then at 7:30 a.m. Sovereign Class of Knowledge, and then I'm trying to get through, y'all. I'm trying to get through. Please forgive me. And then at 9 p.m. that night on Tuesday, we have Introduction to Sovereign Class of Knowledge. For those who can't make it in the morning, they can come later. They can't make it later, they can come in the morning. Other than that, I'd like to thank y'all for your time, your patience, your listening there, your seeing I am tired. I'm ready to go get me some rest. I love you, appreciate love you, and I hope to see y'all soon. Forgive me for the tiredness I have, but connect with me. Like I said, text me your name, number, and email. Tell me you want to know more about the Sarmon class. I will text you that. Or if you want to know more about the teas and waters, text me that. And when you text me whatever you want to go with me sending back to you, which is information or what have you, and we'll go from there. Other than that, I thank y'all for your time, your patience, your listening ear, and your seeing eye. I love you all. I love you all. I appreciate love you. And you be cool, my brother. G1, I'm gonna see you by first. Everybody else, I'm about to go and I'm gonna get y'all and pull out. In a minute, G1. Love you, bro.
And rest, get you some rest. Peace, bro.
Peace and love, my brother. Thank you.
Recording stopped.
Yes. Okay. I am tired, y'all. And I gotta be up at 7:30. Matter of fact, I got to be up at 4 something to pick up my daughter and take her to work. So, yeah, I gotta give me some rest. Other than that, let's go ahead and get this together. So let's start converting. All right. All right. Now, Instagram. I thank you for your time, your patience. Ask Spirit 17 came through for a moment. Thank you for your time, patience, listening here. See you soon and always. Peace. I'm tired, y'all. I'm ready to go lay it down. All right. Do what you since you right here right now. I'll leave you right here. Over here on Facebook. I thank you for your time, your patience, your listening there, and your seeing eye. Appreciate love you. See you soon always. Peace. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. I'm tired. So over here on YouTube Live, I thank you for your time, your patience, your listening there, and your seeing out. Appreciate, love you. See you soon. See you next week. Or shall I say on the Sabbath? Peace.